Fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Hops this one up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Kenta Maeda gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Striding into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 27.
Now here's the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Michael Gigliotti.
Standing in, Michael Gigliotti. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to bat. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, batting at a .342 clip. He's also taken him deep 4 times. The 1-0 home. And this is pop foul behind first, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
This is line to left. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Now to the plate, Mitch Garver. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Garver.
First offering on its way. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Popped him up. McBroom in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7. The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here it comes.
Okay.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 8. The designated hitter.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Striding in, Nelson Cruz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Nick Gordon. Lifted in the air to center.
Gigliotti
Is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the box. Leading off the inning, Jorge Soler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on his horse, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the lower part of your screen, that total places him third best on this Royals ball club. And up steps Salvador Perez, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. No balls and a strike to count. A runner at second, nobody out. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Has a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. One out and a runner on third. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch on its way. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Cespedes has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes. Maeda has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have. Buxton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. After Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Anderson Miller, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey! No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Ryan McBroom. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone. One and one, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Garver. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No ball.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they hold it. So striding forward now, Michael Gigliotti. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Softly hit to short. Gordon's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2. Showtime.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One left for Kansas City. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1.
Ball inside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hit. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. There's Merrifield. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
1-1 the count. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. One and one, here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Soler. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Byron Buxton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Dozier is there, 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
No balls and 1 strike. Kepler is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75%. Of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big two-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count. Right there, and he was able to come through.
Jesse Hahn takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. Kepler rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. 3 runs already home here. Outside, 2-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So far on the year, Garver hits a little over the 270 mark. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. Twins are out in front 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anderson Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miller.
And a ball 1-0. Miller swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 27.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
And that misses for ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a liner. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Royals strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Up next for
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the designated hitter.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Debra, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there, got him to hit it.
And a sliding try there at 3rd, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush
Up next
tactics.
for the Twins.
First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Nick Gordon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to 3rd on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup, stepping in Jonathan Villar. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. In tight here with the first. Pitch fastball that's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Soler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. One left. Now at the plate, Michael Gigliotti. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
2-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here. This new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Andres Sotier enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Sotier, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Twins add on thanks to this solo. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-0 to him now. That's on the outer edge. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. At the knees, strike 1. Ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Let's go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. At the plate, Mitch Garver. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside and low, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Nick Gordon is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. At the plate, Nick Gordon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Corey Black comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding in once again, Max Kepler. Here comes the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Cespedes is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the... Digging in now for Kansas City, Anderson Miller. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Now batting, Mitch Garver. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Mitch Garver.
Fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 strike.
Two and 1. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Oh, no, this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Soler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 11-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Michael Gigliotti. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. KC down to their final strike in this one. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher,
From the belt,
13.
kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And the 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Minnesota pick up win number